Beauty and the Beast.
Guess what we saw?
Beauty and the Beast.
We went to go see.
Beauty and the Beast. It's on the title. If you look below the video, you can see the title.
I think it's kind of obvious anyway. This thing going on.
Also gives it
But
away.
ignore it. Look at us. So we went to go see the latest extravaganza.
The latest Disney
The Disney movie.
live action version of this film.
Yeah.
Classic. This one.
It's a classic.
Absolute Disney classic.
Well, I've never fucking seen it.
What?
I've never seen it.
What kind of youth did you have?
A very, comfortable, pleasant youth. I don't fucking give a shit about these fucking
This
cartoons.
is where you learn to cry and love. This is where you never cry or love anything.
Probably. This is probably why I am just a cold, dark, twisted soul.
Probably. It does make sense.
Just
All of
a
this makes sense.
pale human being.
Yeah.
No emotion. I have a thing when it comes to Disney musicals. I just can't sit through them, man.
So how was this one though? How did you find today?
Exactly the same. I was struggling to sit through it. I guess it's personal taste. Maybe I don't have the nostalgic
There was a bit of
feelings that a lot of people who who want to go see this film. For me, I felt that the songs were filler. They were filler, especially in a live action. Like in a cartoon, I understand it's catered towards kids, but Disney are trying to take that another step, making it a live action film, and I felt it almost felt like a carbon copy of the original cartoon. Yeah. Because despite not seeing the film, I am familiar with the songs. But there were really intense emotional bits in it. But then you got a song for following it, and you just kind of all that emotional effort seems kind of just wasted, especially when you're looking at a human being rather than an animated, figure. I'm not gonna the film looks polished as fuck. It's so polished, it's so well done, beautifully crafted. A lot of work's gone into it. Sounds great. The effort was made in terms of the voice acting and the choreography and all that, but I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't give two shits about the Disney musicals and what they have to offer.
I know you don't.
I don't.
That's why I'm glad we went and watched it.
I'm happy for you,
I
mate.
could feel you suffering next to me. It was great.
Look, it was the bits in between, which was so fucking few.
Yeah.
The majority of the film felt like a fucking song. So for me, it was less of an enjoyable experience than I was even maybe hoping, but it was exactly what I expected it to be, which was pretty much standard Disney musical affair. So I'm not gonna shit on it, but I'm definitely not gonna sit there and say I fucking had a time in my life.
I do agree with you for the most part. I feel like it did a lot right. And it did a lot wrong. It looked incredible, as you said. I think the characters, they had a long time. This is an age-old story. These characters are well known, so it wasn't difficult for them to come up, to elaborate on these characters. I think they did very fucking well. I thought every character had its place. Yeah. I enjoyed I thought the characters were the main point of it. I thought Beast was incredible. I thought he was, as a character, was fantastic. Emma Watson, I don't think she's the greatest actress in the world, but she's very watchable. I enjoy watching her, but it felt like they fucked up a bit. The songs were terrible. I hated the songs. I couldn't stand it. It's as you say, every time they started singing, it was just hated that. But it's a familiar story, so I suppose they couldn't do too much with it. I think it just took itself too seriously was my problem. It's a fun movie. These things are coming to life, but it just seemed like it was too serious.
And that is my problem with these new Disney live action movies. Yeah. Is that despite the emotional work that you find in the animations, in the cartoons, when you start going into live action, into real actors and making everything look real,
it doesn't translate that well.
It doesn't at all. Spending a 5-minute fucking song just doesn't work that well on screen. Now, we've seen one other musical this year so far, and that one was less music, more acting. This was just pure music, and I get it. You're trying to appeal to children, but when you're doing a PG rating, you've got to change somehow. You've got to develop your approach slightly different, and not just try and copy everything that that the kids love, and try and make it more accessible for other audience members.
We weren't the target market.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But funny enough, it is that you bring up La La Land is because Emma Watson was offered the role and she turned it down for this film. I bet you she's like,
again, like you said, she's the greatest actress.
No.
But I see, like, she's got a lot of talent and a lot of potential, but
you just like her. She's very
she's a very likable character.
Yeah.
There was some pretty golden moments, like some funny moments.
Yeah, I laughed a little bit.
I did enjoy some parts. Sorry, got a little bit of popcorn here. The casting, I think they could have done well with anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting there going, because to be honest, most of the side characters, all the fucking trinkets and all that stuff, I didn't realize who they were until like you eventually find out at the end in the credits.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor as the
Lumiere, Monsieur
that
Lumiere.
was a surprise to me, and he was quite a staple of the film.
Yeah,
he was good. He was really good.
Yeah,
they fall in love in the end.
They fall in love in the end.
Oh my god, they fall in love in the end.
The curse is lifted.
Love saves the day. That's how it ends.
Yeah, see, if they all died in the end.
Yeah.
That would have a step too far, I guess. It's a tricky one because
it's so tricky.
Because I can see how a lot of people will probably look at us and say, "You guys are chatting a bunch of shit. You don't know this is a fucking classic made into a modern day." Like,
so leave it alone.
But exactly, like why? If you're gonna remake the story, my personal preference would be, cut out the fucking music. Cut out the fucking songs.
I wish it wasn't a musical.
Yeah, cut out the songs because
so much better
the bits where it was just them being their characters was so much more enjoyable, so much more emotional, so much you felt like almost that you can say you are allowed to be serious. But when it's just like, my name's so and so, and you're like,
I hate it when you feel it coming when they're like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like, no. Oh yeah. It would be
yeah. It's like having a baby and you've just like left it alone, and then you're about to walk away, and it's like, you're like, no, please, no, my day is ruined. It was funny because like the moment the songs came, I was like, I'll be sat there watching it. I'm like, ooh, and then it says, and you're like.
Visually, that was sick. It's a big screen. If you're gonna watch it on the big screen because it was sick the way it looked.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just thought the fucking way things move around. It looked real. I don't know how it was really good in that regard. But I think they didn't quite pull it off, and it was just a bit too up its own arse. And it was as we said, we're not the target market. So all in all, it was shit. Didn't really like it that much. It would have been better if I couldn't hear anything. Not just because of the songs, but just like, it just looks great. But the storyline was black and it was predictable. That's what you knew it would be. Anyway, I'm rambling. 5.
5. Exactly the same. In terms of visually, it was spectacular-ish.
I thought it was...
Nah, it wasn't mind-blowing.
I thought it was mind-blowingly good looking.
No, it was good looking. It was
Scene
done really well. Yeah, every scene was pretty much crafted. I say, like, you didn't feel like they rushed anything.
No, exactly.
But then again, yeah, it looked impressive. It sounded good. Albeit every time a song kicked in, I wanted to like just give up. The acting was decent, but I just don't get it. I don't get these. It's never been something that I've liked and enjoyed.
Yeah.
So
that's good. You're branching out. I'm proud of you.
I guess. Thanks. Yeah. new territory for me. So one step at a
You
time.
did. You did so well.
One day at
You
a
got
time.
through the whole thing. You didn't make any noises.
I tried. I held it together. So yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah. 4.
Anyway, good, nice. See you next time. Bye.
Beauty and the Beast.